This is DNN. Definitely not news. What number is it anyway? Let's take a look. 128. Sorry it's been a few days between posts this week, but I've been in quite a bit of pain in my guts, and that's almost gone, so I should be able to actually do this right. Plus my shoulder is bothering me for some reason, so I can barely push buttons with it. Well, with this hand. The shoulder's, well, connected. Anyway. I'd like to start with the usual announcements that I am very pleased to say thank you to my friends Jasper, Tina, and Polarix for, making music for me to use. I do have a little something to show you, if I can get it out of this packaging. This is a Moenocaster. I've been waiting for that thing to arrive in the mail for quite some time. It means that I can do things portably now because it's got an 8-hour battery in it. I'm super happy to have that thing. I'll show you guys more about how it works once I've set it up properly. I'd like to thank anyone who is subscribing or has for doing so because I'm an attention whore. Anyway, on with some headlines that are both ridiculous and most of them are even true, which is kind of the sad part. Kentucky man tries to sell 4-year-old for $25,000, no, actually $2,500 at a gas station. Wasn't even his. I really hope this man got arrested. That's just pathetic. Warning issued after bar patron had COVID-19 at Sturgis motorcycle rally that drew 460,000 vehicles. Well, there's going to be a huge outbreak soon in a few weeks, I think. Just sad. Venezuela's foreign minister says Canada is causing his country's collapse to take control of its wealth. No, that's more of an American thing. And I don't mean to be too judgy towards Americans who might be watching, but look at it this way. Every time there's a government around that has something the U.S. wants, they attack it if they won't give it. It's like they're the biggest bullies on the playground. I know, not funny, just true. Besides, if Canada's starting to act like that, I don't know what's going on. What are they going to do? Drown you in maple syrup? 450-pound man tries to hide marijuana from police by using his stomach fat. Maybe he should have tried using his prison wallet. The Masked Singer Australia shut down after outbreak of coronavirus. I guess they weren't using the right kind of masks. Wife seeks divorce from perfect husband. Why'd she want to go if he's so perfect? That makes no sense. It doesn't have to. Another headline says that this same woman wanted to argue with her husband, so she seeks divorce from him because she is too loved. So she's finding a guy that doesn't like arguing, listens, and is attentive to her needs, and she wants to be able to abuse back and forth. So that's just dumb. I don't understand it. China defends ambassador walking on Kiribati children's backs. If that's literal, and he's not a tiny, tiny person, then he's an asshole. Don't know why you do that. Senator McSally urges supporters to donate to her campaign instead of buying food. So what, is she like the weight loss senator? Netflix apologizes for inappropriate movie poster amid massive public outrage over misrepresentation of a movie it made. This is what happens when you try to market a movie towards disgusting people that it wasn't even meant for. NASCAR's national anthem car stolen from Cracker Barrel parking lot. Shouldn't be too hard to find. I mean, it's supposed to be distinctive, right? Also, don't leave the keys in your car. That's just asking for it. California man uses cans of Bud Light to extinguish flames from wildfire. I guess there's very little alcohol content in that after all. If it was Canadian beer, that wouldn't have worked. Welsh planners turned down bicycle cafe for lack of car parking spaces. Well, that's really weird. That's like, say, me turning down the license for a cat cafe for not wanting to have dogs in there. That's just weird. Ireland under attack from extremely aggressive seagulls spreading E. coli. Well, if they're doing it the way I think they're doing it, they're being almost militarized because they now have bombers. Hansel and Gretel unfair to witches, according the school board has been told. And that was America. Well, it's true. They assume she's going to eat them. They assume a lot of things, and they shove her in an oven. And no one ever cares that these kids murdered someone. Oh well. Just a story anyway. No illegal substances were consumed at a cocaine party. So what? Baking soda and no one knew what it was, so they were just stupid? Or... yeah. Brewery boss shuts down Sheffield pub after not serving his favorite dessert. So he's an asshole. Could be worse. Guess this means he's just a big drunk. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis likens reopening schools to killing Osama bin Laden. Does this mean they couldn't figure out how to do it for years and years and years and years? And might not have done it yet? Or is he just being dumb? Brazilian supermarket covers a deceased worker's body with umbrellas to keep the store open. Okay. And you thought the store would be sneaky before. Eesh. So they're not going to call the ambulance or anything? They're just going to say, no, just put him in the back. Man steals scratch-off tickets from the store and tries to cash the winning ticket at the same place he stole it from. Another entry into the World's Dumbest Criminals organization. Utah Senator Derek Kitchen accused of helping pay $10 to paint protesters. Okay, I read that wrong. Utah Senator Derek Kitchen accused of helping pay $10 for paint used by protesters. Big deal. a lot of other people in government are doing dumb things that are way worse. Just look at particular people with orange skin. Tennessee greenlights teachers returning to class even if they've been exposed to COVID-19. So Tennessee obviously doesn't give a crap about anyone. They just want the peripheral businesses to start making money again. Company wants to pay hypercritical Karens $65 an hour to review products. That story is on KUTV.com for anyone who thinks they can make that kind of money being a meanie. And you're welcome to it. A German man apologized for shoving an 8-year-old in front of a train. I'm sorry, but I don't think apologizing is going to be enough. Mexican Marine humiliates cartel hitmen by taking pictures of them in lingerie. And he found some of them that really enjoyed it. Woman said she received a eviction notice with a smiley face emoji with the label, "Guess who's moving today?" Well, you know, you're supposed to give people several weeks of notice before you evict someone. So, guess who's being sued today? James Blunt ate nothing but meat to prove his manliness. Then he got scurvy. Bye, James. German university offers IELTS grants. Too bad they're not showing that internationally. I could use that. What would I do with it? Nothing. Kremlin says doctors are doing everything for stricken Putin critic Navalny. But do they mean they're doing everything to help him? Or are they doing everything they can to kill him? It's really hard to say. Kellogg's inadvertently names its latest product after an STI, Blue Waffle. Let's take a look at that quickly. Blue Raspberry Mermaid Waffles. If that's a real product, I want to see Ginny D have those sometime soon because that would just fit. If you don't know who Ginny D is, check YouTube for her. She's a cosplayer. She does a lot of good stuff and even a mermaid thing, which is actually kind of impressive. These are all the headlines I could find that were worth mocking for today. Sorry I couldn't find too many that were actually funny, but I takes what I gets, you know? I hope that you guys are having a good day. And, well, stay safe out there. Thank you for watching.